The Foundation Ministry Orphans and Widows Support Program was started in the year 2004 by Pastor Jeseph Otieno Allen through Reverend Rennie Brown of Foundation Ministry.
We have a wide field here. This field, the big vision that the church has is to build the entire schools, that is primary, secondary, and even have Bible training college within this periphery. I want to believe that these are facilities that will help the community spiritually and holistically. It shall help the community to grow in every aspect.
I am Bishop Jeseph Allen. I'm happy to say that I first met Brother Rennie Brown in the year 1999. We met in a conference in a rural area at Bodi in Kenneth's church, where I was invited to attend. I got the information through a pastor who had attended a conference where Rennie was teaching in Kisumu town. He told me that the teaching touched him, and the teacher is going to a conference in Bodi over the hills in Nyakach, so at Kenneth's church. So he invited me. I went to that conference, and then during the conference, it was a 2 days conference, I was also touched with the teaching. And so from there, I have been teaching these teachings. And during the time I'm visiting each and every area in part of Tanzania, Kenya, I used to be touched by the life the orphans and vulnerable children, together with the widows, led in those areas, and the life they led even while they are believers in the church. Some of them could not access education among the vulnerable children and the orphans. A number of them had no shelters. So this also touched my heart. So I was teaching the foundation teachings, and this one also was touching my heart. So one day I went to a place where I met a widow who had 5 children. And this widow was living in a grass-thatched house with a roof that was almost torn. And there was a polythene paper that was put under the roof in the house to prevent rain. The woman was suffering, had no beddings, but when I talked to her on Christ, she accepted Christ. So I got the revelation that I need to support this family so that they get a house. The children who are not going to school would go to school. I started bit by bit. The other time I went to another place where I met a boy who was 8 years, who had never gone to school because the father had died, the mother was helpless. And so I took the boy to a seamstress who fixed for him a school uniform. I took the boy to school. I bought school books. So one day when we met with Rennie again in a conference here in Kenya, I shared this with Rennie, and I requested him if he could also lend a hand. Rennie told me, no, that is not my calling, but I requested him, if possible, that he could connect us with somebody who would accept to part with some money to help us support these orphan and vulnerable children and the widows. He said, let me pray about it, and then later he wrote to me and told me we can now start. So Since then, from the year 2001, we have been supporting orphans. I know we are far away here in Kenya, but I thank God that through Renee Brown, we have been able to do all this. I pray that the Lord may touch many people to support. I also would also like to say something, that the same thing Dan Agao is doing, and again of late, Cyprian also has been getting some little support from Foundation Ministries, where she plants rice in a harrow, and after harvesting, she would sell the rice and also support 55 orphans as she gets money from the rice that has been sold. When were you born?
12th of March 1997.
12th
Of March
March
1997.
1997. You have your parents?
No,
What happened to your parents?
they died.
Both parents have died.
Yeah, both parents are dead.
The one when
One died in 2000.
who
My mom.
died in the year 2000,
Yes.
and then your
my
dad
died in 2001.
2001. After that, who were you staying with?
I was staying with my grandfather.
Grandparents.
Yeah, grandparents.
Are both grandparents still alive?
Yes.
Okay, Whitney, do you know Joseph Otieno Allen?
Yes.
Since when have you known Joseph Otieno Allen?
From 2001.
From 2001.
Yes.
Have you been getting any support from him?
Yes.
The support that has been coming from Joseph Otieno Allen is a support that has been coming from Foundation Ministries International. What type of support have you been getting since you met Joseph Otieno Allen?
Well, in primary level,
Yes.
he was providing us with food, shelter, and clothing.
Yes.
And then in secondary
Education.
education, you were providing us with some books.
Okay.
Then in high
Okay,
school,
and then you joined your secondary level.
yes,
Which year?
in 2011, 2012,
2012.
yes,
Since you joined secondary, who has been paying for your school fees?
Bishop Jeseph Otieno Allen.
Okay. Now you are in which form?
Form 4,
You are going to sit your exam this year.
yes.
Have you been having any fee problem to date? What has the fee that has been being paid, Joseph has been paying, help you? How has it helped you
It has made me to be in school all the time.
continuously?
Yes.
So you have not been having fee problem where you stay at home for 2-3 months?
I have not stayed for long,
Okay.
but for some days.
Okay, now, what is your vision? After Form 4, what do you want to do?
I want to study law.
You want to be a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay, are you sure you're going to qualify for law?
Yes.
The following are the support being offered by the program: school fees to the children of the widows, shelter, food, among others. The program has benefited so many who are now very successful in life. 13 houses so far have been constructed. Widows have been able to get monthly food support through this program, and all of them have always waited during the times when food is being given.
foundation ministry, I get to know about it through Pastor Jeseph Otieno Allen. And what I know is that this foundation has been supportive to orphans and widows. That is the vulnerable group. And it has been a foundation that is really giving vulnerable children opportunity to go to school. It's supporting the widows who do not have good houses in construction, and again providing scholastic materials to the students, providing fee support, providing food materials support to the households.
Okay, tell us your background.
I'm Bishop Jeseph Otieno. I come from a family of 4. I lost the parents, and later in 2008 I lost the brother too. So among the 4, actually I'm the one remaining. I started schooling back in 98, but this one could not augur well with me due to some difficulties in life. And so I came to meet Pastor Jeseph Otieno Allen way back in 2001. I want to say that meeting Pastor Jeseph Otieno Allen was an opportunity for me to achieve my goal. When I joined the program supported by Foundation Ministry in 2001, I was able to go to school all through and did my class 8, that is primary level. I passed and joined secondary school at Game St. Alois. This is the time I did my secondary certificate, and I qualified. I got a C+, which is an entrance to university. But due to fee challenges and the huge sum of money that is needed to me attain my degree, I went to a certificate in profession of accounting. I did the certificate in profession of accounting, and then later moved to certified public accountant, where I've done up to level 3 currently. When it came in the year 2013, I got a qualification to join Bachelor of Commerce. I did my Bachelor of Commerce first semester, but due to some fee challenges, I had to defer for 1 year. I hope to resume very soon when God opens the ways for other avenues for fee supports, so that I can accomplish my vision of being an accountant who has a bachelor degree in accounting option.
Okay, Victor, what help have you received from what Foundation Ministry has done to you? What is your status as at now?
I want to say that the support has been very holistic. One area that I want to say that I've managed to achieve my schooling because of the foundation. And up to now, I think I'm doing great, because based on what I've learned in school currently, I want to say I have a running organization in which I started to give back to the community called the Inuka Success Youth Organization, which empowers young people. All this is because of the support from the foundation, because the knowledge I got there, the spiritual nourishment that I was getting the entire period, I think have really helped me to grow spiritually, and also helped me to help others. Another thing is that I want to say that today I have a place where I can call home, which wasn't there back before. It's until I met the foundation that Pastor Joseph took me as a child, and we have been in the same family. I don't only count him as a person who supported me, but as a father, because today I can say through the foundation I have a home. I'm grateful.
Are you able to tell us one or two of whom you know whom the same support has helped and made them reach a level that they can now help themselves?
Yeah, I want to say that within this program, I think most of us have achieved. We have Michael Onyango, who is currently a teacher by profession, did Kenya teachers training. course. We have Isaac Afuata, who did food, nutrition, and dietetics, and is graduating at Kenyatta University. We have Millicent Bodo, who is also a teacher by profession, currently teaching within Nairobi city. We have Hesbon. Hesbon studied driving and is at Kisumu Airport. And through this, Hesbon has managed to pay fee for another brother who is now has accomplished, has done his KCSE now. So I think we have a lot of successes out of this support which people have achieved. We have Nico Geno, did exam way back and currently is working in Mombasa. So we have a number of successes. Victor. Then we had Victor in the university currently, and Victor passed well and joined the university direct. Another person I can call is that we have Odhiambo also, who is now currently working in Nairobi. So I want to say that there's a lot of success out of this support, and we are seeing young people through the support that is given by Foundation Ministry meeting their goal, and again giving back to their family and supporting the household where they come from. Okay, on the behalf of the all the pupils and the students who are in the program, I want to say I'm grateful and I thank Foundation Ministry for the support they've been giving the entire community, and to thank them very much because the household today can smile because of what the foundation has done. I want to say that our appreciation is not enough, but we call for God's blessing to rain upon them so that they can have that heart to help more and more. I want to still believe that we still have more avenues, we still have more opportunity to give our assistance. It will be our wish that the program continue to support such students so that they can achieve their goal too. On behalf of this, on the behalf of the program, also I want to appreciate Reverend Rene for every support that he has given unto us, and the spiritual nourishment that we have been getting from the program. We are grateful.
Thank you and be blessed.
Thank you.
I'm Isaac Otieno Allen from Kisumu County, Nakach constituency in a village called Gimrai. I'm 26 years old, and I'm one of the beneficiaries of Christian Foundation, supported by Bishop Jeseph Otieno Allen. I lost my dad in the year 2001 when I was in class 4, and because my dad was the only breadwinner in our family, when we lost him, there was a lot of issue of who will pay our school fees, who will be taking care of our personal needs and daily needs. So we had struggle until the year 2001, when I was in class 6, is when by chance I was taken up by this ministry when I was in class 6. So from that time, I've been always supported in terms of school fees, in terms of clothing, in terms of food stuff, myself and my family, in terms of writing materials, the books, the pens, the bags that we used to have when we went to school. So I was supported from class 8, to class 6, all the way to when I did my primary 8. Now when I did my primary 8 in the year 2003, I performed well, and I joined high school in the year 2004, Bondo High School. Now, because the high school fee was a little bit high, so it was agreement that the family will pay half the fee, and then the foundation will support me in shopping and buying and materials, plus half the school fee. So that happened from 1 up to Form 3, but by Form 3, because my family had no much income, I was unable to do up to my Form 4. So I was forced to transfer from the Bondo High School to a day school back at home called St. Aloys Secondary School. There I did my exam, my first PCS exam of the Form 4 level in the year 2008, and I got a B minus of 59 points. Then, because that was not a qualification for direct entry to the university, I felt within me, because I had this passion to join the university and do my undergraduate studies. I went back to do exams in a different school called a mixed school in Sondi, that is also in the Makati constituency. And now I'm qualified and joined the university in the year 2011. So I joined Kenyatta University in May 2011 to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics. So all through my high school to my university, I've been receiving help in terms of food, in terms of reading materials, in terms of spiritual nourishment, because you are not only being given the material support, we are also being taught how to be good Christians, to obey God's commandment, to be good students. We are always being taught how to be disciplined. Basically, I would say that the program has been holistic. You are not just being given one side. So when I joined to the university in 2011, I have also been receiving support, because I remember in my first year, the bishop also ensured that I secured a laptop that has been of very good help in my studies throughout to where I finished. So I cleared my university undergraduate studies in April this year, 2015, and I'm now awaiting to graduate in December this year.
This is a blessed work, and I pray that the Lord may open more doors that we may expand. We have a vision to expand this work, if the Lord would open more doors for support, and also a vision to establish a sustainability system. This is where we can even buy a land at a cheaper price, build residential houses at a good price. We have most of the materials are within our reach in this region and not very expensive. So if people now start living in those houses, they would be paying monthly rental payments, and then from that one we would be able to get money to sustain this program. Also, we are doing farming. Through farming, we are able to support the to boost the food for those whom we are supporting, because the money that is sent for food is $700, which is not enough to sustain, to buy enough food to sustain these families. So for that, I would say that it is important that we continue with the farming that would also boost the harvest. In July, we get a boost that also makes them now to get a bigger amount of food support as we continue to get support from Foundation Ministries. I would say we are praying that the Lord may continue to sustain this work so that it may reach many. I am happy that some of the students we have supported in secondary and then some in college are now able to support their siblings.
And I'm Silas Otieno. I've been working here for some time, taking care of the children that are the orphans. under the care of our bishop, and it has really helped the community, being that there are some children that have been left orphans and they have nowhere to go. So we have seen this home helping the community so much.
So that it can help the community more.
One of the things that I would like is to renovate to repair this water project here. This water project, and these dormitories should be renovated and modified, made a better way. The church has been offering the basic needs of the children, especially food and clothing somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
What has Pastor Joseph Otieno Allen has done more in this church to ensure that it runs?
It has done a lot. He has done a lot concerning the structures that are here. Is the one who has donated his money, his funds to build such the buildings that are around, and to ensure when there is shortage of food, is the one taking care of that.
I'm informed you like to build a school, a hospital, and Bible training center here.
We have got that in mind, and we have already started a nursery school there, which means that it is something which is just going on. And soon we are planning to build a school here, beginning from standard 1 up to where it can, where we will manage, and therefore we have a plan of having a Bible school that is in our plans.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. What can you say about the support that? What can you say about Foundation Ministry, where Pastor Joseph Otieno is one of the members?
It's a very active ministry.
Yeah,
I can say so.
Okay.
It's a very active one, and it has a lot of compassion to the community and to the congregation at large. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Silas.
Yes.
God bless you.
Amen.
I would say this project has won many souls to Christ. This project has built hope in those who are hopeless. There are some widows who were waiting to die because they realized that they were HIV positive. But through this help, we have been able to rehabilitate them. The government is giving them ARVs, and also of late we have also partnered with a native who is trained on herbal medicine that is building CD4. CD4 builds the the capacity that protect one against the multiplication of HIV in the body.
Through the program and the support given to one of the widows who has a tailoring shop, more widows have been trained on how to do tailoring business. Others also practice local poultry farming and small crop production for household sustainability. The program has so far been successful, and many achievements have already been seen.
Supported by Foundation Ministry. The machine was bought for fixing a uniform for the orphans.
Yes.
How has that helped you in your work here?
I get something from that.
That also sustain your living.
Yeah. Just come.
The other one is this, being trained here.
See.
Where about them here?
They help
God bless you. So through this, I'm seeing Christ being ministered to people, and many souls are being won to Christ. I would say this is a blessed work, and I would say that I don't regret starting it, and I would say I'm praying that it may continue and help many. In our waiting list, we have a number of orphans whom our hands are tied to support because we don't have enough funds. We have a waiting list of over 100 orphans who have requested for support, but we cannot. We have a waiting list of a number of widows who have requested for support, but we cannot because the funds we get through foundation ministries cannot be enough if we expand the number to support them monthly, and even to support the education system of the children.